This is going to be my end of October updates, and I'm going to start with my 2 new acquisitions. So a couple of weeks ago, there was a Ecuador pop-up sale, and I got 2 plants. This one is Angraecum pseudofilicornu, and it's potted in charcoal and rock wool. I'm a little concerned because it's starting to yellow already along the stem here, but we'll see how it goes. And this one is Cattleya mossiae, a yellow lip crossed with coerulea Pablo. I really wanted Cattleya mossiae after we had a talk from Fred Clark, so I'm really excited to have this plant. It's also potted in charcoal and rock wool since that's all I had. Otherwise I would have put it in lava rock. So this one did come with a couple sheaths, although I'm not sure that they will bloom since it's imported into the country and doesn't really have any roots now, so we'll see. So I'm going to start with my Dendrobium tobaense seedlings, and they're looking pretty okay, I guess. I took it out of my bedroom and put it close to the little Vanda shelf I have here, just because it's quite dreary out nowadays, so I at least want to give it a little bit better light. Alright, so one of the to-dos that I have to do is lower all my lights. I installed a light meter app on my phone. I'll put the description in the description box below and some information about taking light readings. But after doing measurements, I think for a lot of my shelves, I don't have strong enough light, so all the lights need to be lowered. So that's on my to-do list. And alright, back to the plants. This is one of my Paraphalaenopsis laycockii seedlings. Previously, it had an inner leaf that wasn't really rotted, but it desiccated away. But you can see that it's starting to grow a new leaf from the middle there, so that's really good. And this is the other bigger one, and you can see it's growing very well. It's pretty big, actually. So that's good. All right, and this is my Aerides quinquevelnera, and it hasn't fully opened yet, but you can really smell the fragrance. It's super nice. And here's a close-up of the flowers. I'm not going to do a bloom video because I did one last time, and the last time I had 2 spikes. I only have 1 this year, or this time around. Oh, I should also mention on this shelf, I'm not going to show you the lights directly, but I added another light because after taking light readings, and it's only a 2-foot light, so 2 of the 2-foot lights, and they're slightly, so this one is here and then the other one's here, but behind. So the middle is going to be the brightest, and of course the edges are less bright. These are my Dendrobium tobaense seedlings, and they don't look super great, especially this one, but I think it'll be okay. I think if I fix the light situation, they will improve. And this is my Phrag Eva. It looks pretty rough from putting it outside. Don't think this fan is going to be doing well, but it's pushing out a new leaf here, so that's really good. These are all my black-haired Dendrobiums except for one, and the reason they're inside now is because outside is now too cold, so that's why they're here. The only one that's left outside is Dendrobium formosae, or formosum, and that's because it can apparently take temperatures down to 2 degrees, so I'm just going to leave it outside and see how it does. And this is my Angraecum punctata, and it has 2 buds, so that's really good. This is my Dendrobium usitae, and the leaves don't look good. And I'm pretty sure it's because I don't have a fan in here yet, so that's gonna try to sort that out this month or next month. This is my Bulbophyllum pectinatum, and I decided to put it in this basket. Actually, now looking at it, I don't think that's a good idea. Its mold is starting to grow on the outside. I think it'll be okay for now. And this basket is for like tempura, I think. And it's lined with mesh, and it has rock wool, so yeah, that's the way I've put it up for now. This is my Bulbophyllum sulawesii. Yes, I still have it. I'm going to save it for our next meeting since the next one will be our Christmas party. Since this is quite large, I think it'd be good to have it at the auction instead of our usual raffle table, so yeah. And this is my LC Supersonic Striking Lip. I've put it on a little pedestal just because I didn't want it to touch the other plants. And this is my Paphiopedilum Lynleigh Koopowitz, and it doesn't look good at all, actually. The last 2 leaves are turning brown, and these leaves have some spotting on them. And, well, there's this new leaf, which is good. I think it might be spider mite. I don't know, it doesn't look good. And this is my Cattleya gladiatorium crossed with barbatum, and it bloomed again. I really love this plant. And here's a close-up of the flowers. I really like it. And you can probably tell there are 2 catasetums missing. I decided to let them go and donated them to our raffle table. I think I'm kind of done with catasetums for a little while, unless it's specific to the ones on my wish list. So I just kept the 2 plus the Galeandra in the back there. And my Galeandra baueri is in bud again, so that's really great. Both of these are SLC World Vacation Shibuya Sunset. So this one had started pushing out roots, so it's a bit more stable. This one hasn't really done anything. They both look kind of dry and not that great, but I know for sure this one is recovering. This one, not sure when it will push out new roots, if it will. And these are my Vanda leucostyle seedlings, still doing fine. I haven't watered them yet this week, but this one is still wet from last week, so I'm not going to water this one. And this is my Masdevallia amplexa. I had some concerns because the leaves were yellowing after I sprayed it, but it seems to be recovering well, so that's good. And these are my other Paraphalaenopsis seedlings. They're looking pretty good, still wet from last time, so no watering this week. And this is the one on the Kulog, doing well. Not as big as the other ones on the other side though. So this is a very exciting new development. This is my Plantantheria tinoglossum, and it's actually for sure pushing out a flower spike there. Not a keiki, it's a flower spike for sure. So I'm very excited to see this bloom. Alright, so this is my Noide Phalaenopsis, and it has a bunch of kind of yellowing spots and pock marks. And after speaking with some members of my society, others had this as well, and in their cases it was spider mite, so it's likely this is spider mite as well. So I gotta give this a spray, and hopefully, I mean, it's not gonna clear up, but the future leaves hopefully won't have this problem. This is my Phalaenopsis subparisia, and it is still in spike. And this is my Aerides hulatiana, and surprisingly, it's pushing out a small keiki at the bottom there. So that's exciting. I totally forgot about this plant. So this is also new. These are flask seedlings of Phragmipedium perifloras cerula alca crossed with Fritz Schomburg. There's only 3 because I didn't buy the flask. We did a culture class about deflasking, and we are allowed to take some seedlings, so I took these 3. For some reason, no one took the big one, so I took it. So far, they're doing okay. For the flask we did that day, the seedlings for this one weren't actually that good, but I think at least the big one looks promising. So we'll see how that goes. Alrighty, so that's my video for today. Thank you for watching. Have a happy Halloween, and I'll see you next time. Bye.